As the 2024 general elections draw near, South Africans continue to witness the formation of new political parties. In 2020, former Johannesburg mayor and member of the DA, Herman Mashaba, formed his own political party, Action SA. He has promised to fix what he calls a broken political system. Last year, his former ally and DA leader Mmusi Maimane launched his own party, BOSA, as an umbrella organization for independent candidates, where he will stand as the party's presidential candidate in 2024. Just last month, former Action SA Gauteng leader and former DA member Bongani Baloyi announced his exit from the party to form his own party, Shiluva, which he says will create opportunities for young people. Earlier this week, two parties were also launched. Rise Mzansi, whose leader, a former editor and author Songezo Zibi, says their party will overhaul the political system, whilst Arise South Africa's Mpho Dagada, who's also known for his passion in the IT sector, vowed to champion the interests of young people. Expelled Action SA member Abel Tau formed his party, United African Transformation Movement, in January, but has yet to launch it. An expert believes that the formation of new parties might just strengthen opposition parties.
One-party dominance is a thing of the past. The ANC's hegemony has been dealt with a blow, and that has created a scope for this ushering in of political parties. But the problem is that the political spectrum as it stands is fragmented, and that gives the ANC an upper hand because votes now are going to be split. So I'm not quite sure if this is a good move. I understand that the Constitution does make a provision for a multi-party democracy, but the problem is that some of these political parties, first of all, they are centered around personalities. Secondly, some of their ideologies are similar.
But what impact does this have on the voter?
Something that we need to ponder on in South Africa, that a lot of political parties are coming, but what is it that they bring? Is the society happy? Are they going to bring change? But I think we are likely to see the same thing happening in South Africa. The only challenge that we might see is this opposition will only be fighting for their own votes. And South Africans are not naive. They can see what is really happening in South Africa. That's why I'm saying we're likely to see the trend wherein an individual can become a leader without any political attachment.
Another expert cautioned newly formed political parties that a lot of time and resources would be needed to fund a political organization.
The formation of new political parties is obviously very expensive because of the vastness of South Africa. You need to be able to form a party that would have a following from Cape to Messina, from Mpumalanga to Mafikeng, and that requires a lot of hard work, which is associated with resources. At the same time, there are meetings that have to take place, rallies, and other equipments that are needed for political parties to function. So you need to put a lot of financial resources in it, and I hope this is what those that are forming political parties are aware of, and indeed they might have put a lot of resources.
These newly formed parties will now have the mammoth task of trying to woo voters to vote for them as they prepare for next year's polls. Throw the independents into the mix and the 2024 general elections will be the mostly contested yet. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Johannesburg.